All right, so I'm out here walking, man, in the morning. And I always love to see people outside in the park, right? Because if nothing else, the park has a calming effect on you, right? That's just, just an average regular park in America, okay? Just has a calming effect. It's normally pretty quiet. Nature's all around you. You see trees, grass, leaves, plants, bushes. You might see some animals. It has a calming effect on you. So anytime I see people in the park, I can see they're winning in some form or fashion, right? But I just walked past a guy who was out there with his dog, obviously letting his dog run around, and he was sitting on the bench. Now, he could have been meditating, bro. He could have been praying. I couldn't really tell what he was doing all like that. But a thought came across my mind. When one of my sons was younger, he would have practice for various sports, and I would spend that time talking to a lot of the parents. Now, I ended up establishing some real great relationships with parents of kids that play with my son. So, it was really, really good, man. People I'm friends with to this day. So I, wouldn't necessarily take those relationships back. But I think back to all the time that I wasted, that I was sitting on a bench instead of just getting some steps in. Just getting some steps in, bro. And even if I had a couple guys that we were cool, and I say, hey, bro, every day I just got to walk for 20 minutes. So you mind walking with me? Every day we come up here, can we just start out our convo? I just need to walk 20 minutes and then we can sit down. So as I'm looking at this guy, I'm thinking, man, it's the morning time. His dog's probably going to be out there running around for at least 15, 20 minutes. You know how dogs do. They get tired eventually and either come back to you or they sit down. So I was wondering, for that guy and for myself, like, man, how many miles could I have walked back then? How many steps could I have got in? How many times could I have gone to a little secluded place in the parking lot and just done some jumping jacks, some push-ups, some burpees, air squats, bro, high knees, whatever. The point is, I wasted so much time not moving. And if you look at what you do on a daily basis, there's probably so many times that you have a quick 15 to 20 minutes that you could just take a walk, man. And I know it seems like it's very simple because you guys watching, you'll look at people like myself and other influencers in the fitness space and you'll say, yo, you didn't get that body you got by walking, bro. And you're right, there were other things involved. But there are a lot of weeks, man, where walking is the one thing I do every single day. I don't strength train every day. I don't lift weights every day. I don't use the bands every day. I don't sprint every day. But I walk every day. Every single day, bro. It's just something that you can do, and you can accomplish something by getting in a bunch of steps, bro. And you don't have to have equipment. The weather doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be motivated. You don't have to feel that good, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to be super loose just to go get a walk in. But it's mainly about just making good use of your time. Making good use of your time, man. There have been so many times that instead of me sitting there waiting on somebody, I might have pulled up somewhere at 11:30. We're not supposed to link until 12. Oh, bro, I'm about to take a walk real quick. 15, 20 minutes, that's a mile. Bro, every time, think about this. 1 mile a day is 365 miles in a year. 365 miles in a year. And if that doesn't seem like a lot, there have been years where you did not walk hardly at all, like on purpose. Like outside, I'm walking a mile at a time. So imagine what you would be after that. I know we never think that walking produces results, bro, but there are plenty older people that we see on a daily basis walking around our neighborhood, walking at our job, that are in amazing shape. and we could tell they got 20, 30 years on us, bro. What do you think they do? Most of them will tell you, I just walk every day, and they just don't miss days. Now, obviously, their nutrition's probably on point. They probably sleep pretty good. I mean, there's other small things they do outside of that, but for the most part, that is the main part of their exercise regimen. So let's just put some thought to that today, man. These times that you're sitting around for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're sitting at the bus stop waiting on your kids. A lot of you guys, I see you sitting at the bus stop 20, 30 minutes till your kids get there. Turn your car off, take a walk. By the time you come back, the bus is there. You're sitting on your phone because you're super duper early to work. You're waiting on your food outside. Oh, it's going to be 40 minutes. You're getting takeout. You're about to go home. Take a walk, man. I'm telling you, it changes. And what it does is develop a habit of, now you start feeling crazy if you sit too long. If you're out in public, or if you're in certain spaces, you start feeling crazy if you sit too long. So that increases your chances of moving. You're just gonna keep getting movement in. A healthy body is the one in motion, man. I promise you that.